Stay with this moment, because Psalm 23, "The Lord is my shepherd," unfolds like a conversation meant to be heard slowly, not skimmed quickly. This sacred song has guided hearts across generations, offering direction when life feels uncertain and comfort when strength feels thin. In Psalm 23 verse 1, we are reminded, "The Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want." This line reveals a relationship built on care, not distance. A shepherd knows the condition of every sheep, their pace, their weakness, their need. When people return to this truth daily, they begin to loosen their grip on anxiety. Life may not instantly change, but the heart does. There is less fear of lack and more trust that provision will come in its proper time. Psalm 23 verse 2 gently leads us further. "He makes me lie down in green pastures. He leads me beside still waters." These words paint a picture of guidance into peace. This is not forced rest, but invited rest. Many who listen to this regularly describe how it teaches them to pause, to stop running on empty, and to recognize moments where God is already offering calm in the middle of chaos. Let me bring you before the Lord here. Lord, guide this listener today into places of rest. Where they feel overwhelmed, lead them toward peace. Where their spirit feels dry, refresh them gently. Psalm 23 verse 3 continues with reassurance. "He restores my soul. He leads me in paths of righteousness for his name's sake." Restoration speaks of renewal that reaches the deepest places. Those who meditate on this passage often notice a slow rebuilding within themselves. Confidence returns. Purpose becomes clearer. Direction replaces confusion, step by step. As the psalm moves forward, Psalm 23 verse 4 speaks honestly about hardship. "Even though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I will fear no evil, for you are with me." This line does not deny pain. It acknowledges it while declaring that fear does not have the final word. Many have found strength here during loss, uncertainty, or long seasons of waiting, because it reminds them that God's presence does not disappear when the path grows dark. God, walk closely with this listener today. Be near in every valley. Let them sense your presence when answers are unclear and hope feels fragile. Psalm 23 verse 5 shifts the scene. "You prepare a table before me in the presence of my enemies. You anoint my head with oil. My cup overflows." This speaks of dignity and abundance even in challenging circumstances. It teaches the heart that peace is possible without perfect conditions. Those who listen to this often say it changes how they face opposition, with calm instead of bitterness, confidence instead of fear. The psalm closes with a promise that stays with you long after the words end. Psalm 23 verse 6 declares, "Surely goodness and mercy shall follow me all the days of my life, and I will dwell in the house of the Lord forever." This is assurance for the future. It reminds listeners that they are not chasing grace. It is already walking with them. Remain here a little longer, because Psalm 23 continues to unfold its depth the more you sit with it. These words do not rush the heart. They stay with it, shaping thoughts, calming fears, and reminding the soul that it is never walking alone. Psalm 23 verse 2 offers another quiet assurance. "He leads me beside still waters." This speaks to guidance that is gentle, not forceful. Many who listen to this regularly share that it slowly teaches them how to slow down inwardly, even when life around them remains busy. Over time, decisions feel clearer, reactions softer, and the constant inner noise begins to settle. Let me pause here and lift you up to God. Lord, draw this listener toward peace today. Where there is restlessness, bring calm. Where there is pressure, release it. Let their heart feel guided, not driven. Psalm 23 verse 3 reminds us, "He restores my soul." Restoration is not about fixing everything at once. It is about renewal that happens quietly, day after day. People who return to this prayer often say they notice changes they did not expect, patience growing where frustration once lived, hope rising where discouragement lingered. Life does not suddenly become perfect, but it becomes steadier. Psalm 23 verse 4 speaks with honesty and strength. Even though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I will fear no evil. This line has carried many through grief, uncertainty, and seasons of feeling lost. It does not deny the valley, but it refuses to let fear define the journey. Listening to this again and again helps courage take root where fear once dominated. God, stay close to this listener in every difficult place. When nights feel long and answers feel far away, remind them that you are present and faithful. Psalm 23 verse 5 shifts the focus toward provision. You prepare a table before me in the presence of my enemies. This reveals peace that exists even when circumstances are not ideal. Many who meditate on this regularly say it has changed how they face challenges. Instead of reacting with anger or worry, they begin to respond with confidence and calm. Psalm 23 verse 6 closes with lasting hope. Surely goodness and mercy shall follow me all the days of my life. This promise has encouraged countless people to wake up each morning expecting grace instead of disappointment. Over time, listening to this prayer daily reshapes outlooks, strengthens faith, and builds resilience that carries into everyday life. Across the world, people have returned to this psalm again and again. They speak of quieter minds, steadier hearts, and a deeper sense of trust. Not because everything changed overnight, but because something within them did. Come back tomorrow and listen again. Let these words continue working gently within you. Each day you return, the roots of peace grow deeper. Let us end with a simple prayer. Lord, guide this listener today. Restore what feels weary, strengthen what feels weak, and lead them forward with peace. Amen.